We're with Professor Alan Blinder of Princeton here at the IMC annual conference in Boston. Professor Blinder, you mentioned in your talks today about Janet Yellen she's in a tough position. Explain why.
Well, she's not yet, but soon will be in a position where the Fed has to decide what's next. So far, they're just carrying out the Bernanke program of gradually tapering. That's going to end in a few months, and then the what next question is going to come up. And she's got a very divided committee on sort of traditional hawk-dove lines. It's sublimated right now because everybody's agreed to taper. There's no arguments. They voted unanimously the last time. But once the taper is over, it's not going to be unanimous anymore, I don't think.
What do you think will happen?
I think what they'll do is nothing at first, and the hawks won't like that. And then move into shrinking the balance sheet, but very gradually. And again, the hawks will say we should be shrinking it faster.
Well, whether they shrink it faster than some think or slower, there'll be some shrinkage. What effect will that have on interest rates in the economy?
I think once the market gets over its initial hyper-excitement, markets are like that. So when it first starts or it first gets rumored seriously that it's going to start, you're going to have a big reaction on interest rates. As it then plays out and market participants see this is very gradual, very minor, really, which is what I think it will be, I think you'll see them quiet down and the markets will calm down.
But isn't such thing as true interest rates would be dependent on the economy, really, ultimately, not sort of the Fed's actions?
Yes.
And the economy is still kind of in the doldrums.
Yes.
So where would,
well, that's a main reason why I say I think it's going to be a very gradual shrinkage of the Fed's balance sheet. If it looked like the economy is about to take off into 4% growth, which I don't believe, then I think we'd be looking at first an acceleration of the taper, and secondly, a much faster shrinkage of the balance sheet. But I don't think that's happening.
And you said earlier, too, that you are kind of, if not pessimistic about the economy, at least not so optimistic about the economy.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't call it pessimistic. If we continue the slow, plodding pace of growth that we've been having for the last several years, that doesn't sound pessimistic to me. It sounds like a projection of continued mediocrity, which is what we've been doing.
That's kind of sad, if not pessimistic.
It is sad. It's very sad, I think.
And anything optimistic to let us in on?
Well, I think it is likely, as the optimists say, that we're going to see an acceleration in growth in the remainder of 2014 compared to 2013. Never mind compared to the first quarter of 2014, which was nothing. But compared to 2013, I think the rest of 2014 will be better, and that's a good thing. And by the way, the unemployment rate is falling quite a lot.
That's good. Thank you very much for your optimism. At the IMCA conference, this is Evan Cooper for Asset TV.